to our little D&D game. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Sounds like we had a wonderful week here. We're a little late, but that's okay. Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Stuffing his face posthumously is the Jake or Geth the Blighted.
Well, I'm still kind of blighted.
What are you deciding on?
Yeah.
If you're Jake or the Blighted?
He's both. To his right, always telling the truth, is Nariel the True, Gareth Hill. To my left, wizardly expertise, Quill, Rob Davidson. To his left, playing Arya Drottengru, our favorite tracker ranger, Brendan Niemanen. I am J-Man Weird. This is our little D&D game. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody's week? How's everybody doing? Meh. Okay.
It's been good. We're playing D&D. How could it be bad?
I know, right?
I mean, this is what makes this week so much better than last week.
I know, we could have played last week.
So why didn't we play last week?
I played paintball, that's why.
He went paintball.
Well, that's a little selfish.
No.
I think so. I think that's really selfish.
It was a bonding mission with my brother.
Yeah.
You bonded?
How did that go?
I shot him, so yeah, we bonded.
That's good. That is so good.
I mean, violence does solve everything, so...
Except the things it doesn't solve.
JT. Roll initiative. Here we go. Right on. Last week, you guys came into Neverwinter, correct?
We did.
Yes.
Got to Quill and
Grolleman?
Grolleman's place and found it ransacked. Horribly ransacked. You went through the rooms, downstairs, upstairs, and found out that everything was turned over, turned up. Nothing seemed to be missing, though. Nothing seemed to be stolen, but Grolleman was not there.
Right.
There was like feet marks down in the cellar by Grolleman's portal.
It looked like 2 feet marks, wasn't it?
Well, it looked like somebody had been dragged.
Yeah.
And then there was some big boot marks and stuff like that and whatnot. The house had been turned up topsy-turvy. It is now later on, kind of in the afternoon, and you guys have been cleaning up the house and putting things aright and getting things put away. And Quill, you found a wand. And you spent some time with it and just, attuning. And you found out and you remember, after you attuned to it, you remember, yeah, that's right. This is the key for the portal.
Okay.
You know from Grolleman's explanation to you that when you stick this key in the portal, it will activate it and take you to the last place that the portal was activated to. Plus, it will show you an illusory 3D movie, so to speak, or images of what happened as the portal opened. And it'll show you who passed through the portal and what's happened. You understand that that's what that key will do.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys are sitting around the kitchen table or the dining table, and Nariel has so graciously built the stroganoff that he was talking about 2 weeks ago, right? When we played last, you said you made a mean stroganoff or something to that effect?
Yeah. I forget what exactly it was I made, but I made food.
Some sort of Italian dish, or...
It was edible.
It was very good, and you do find out that Nariel the True, your cleric, is quite a cook, and you've had a great meal. The food stores in the house are tremendous. There's really good wine, and like I said, nothing seems to have been stolen, but Grolleman's not here.
Mm-hmm.
And now, armed with this information you've been given, what would you like to tell the rest of the group?
Well, I'll tell the rest of the group exactly what I've found out, that this is a portal key for that.
Don't tell me, tell them.
It's a portal key that for the basement, but if we use it, we can also see, I guess it's most recent history, if I was correct, about who went through it and where they went to.
And never look at another man's portal's history.
Gotta make sure someone deletes that in case of death, right? Now, do I need to be at the portal to activate this, or can I just like kind of activate it where we're sitting?
You understand that the key has to be inserted into a special keyhole on the
Okay.
portal at some point in time.
So there's
But it's later on, like in the afternoon you guys spent cleaning up. Later on in the evening, you guys are having supper and you're explaining this to...
We aren't using those two.
One of them is that Jolene chick.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So, that's what's going on.
so we should. I mean, we should go downstairs and try it in the keyhole just to see what it shows.
Sure. You also understand that using the key means it opens the portal. Roll me a quick perception check.
Critical fail. I must be overcome with grief from the disaster of the house.
Your attunement to it isn't complete.
Okay.
Would you like to spend some more time attuning to this?
Apparently, I need to.
Okay. What does everybody else want to do right now while you're sitting around the table? Jolene is there with you, and she is engaged in a conversation with Arya about your parents. And she says, your parents have worried about you since you left on your mission to find out which goblins had attacked our village. Yet since then, it's been more than goblins. Different looking orcs, colored ones, white orcs, savage blue, and some black ones, along with ogres, have invaded the north of our wood, and they're worried about you. So I was sent to find you. I spent quite a bit of time and some coin tracking you.
I've been on many adventures and I made much money, but I'm glad you found me. We shall hurry home with haste.
Very well. It's too late. You know it's too late in the evening now to start out for anywhere special.
I don't care. I want to leave now.
But does anybody overhear this conversation sitting at the table or want to chime in?
Probably could.
I'm probably overhearing it, sitting there listening.
I'm
And
probably
like,
And Jolene turns to you and says, surely if they are invading the north, they will head for your home as well.
most definitely. So we need to stop them. We will leave first thing in the morning.
Everybody roll a quick intelligence check.
Oh,
with 6 intelligence.
25.
You understand that the way she described the orcs is not normal. That it's not, absolutely not
Flash
normal.
giants.
The orcs she's described to you, you've never, like, and you've all seen or heard of orcs and what they look like. They have kind of a greenish gray sort of complexion, but what she's describing are orcs that are snow white, ice blue, and like dead man black.
It's fine, Brendan.
No, I'm just
Like just
kind of dicking around.
charcoal, like drow almost. Black.
So like orcs we've never seen before.
Orcs you've never seen. And that is like, you guys can't figure it out. But there seems to be more whites than blues, and way more white and blues. Like there was only a few black ones that she saw. Anything? Anybody? Bueller?
I don't think I've ever heard of an orc arrangement like that. This something much bigger is happening here.
What should it matter if the orcs are different colors? They're orcs.
Yes.
We kill them.
But once we kill them, they are clearly they're organized, and it's a larger group. There's something behind the orcs, so just killing the orcs isn't going to solve the problem.
Sure will. Stab everyone until we get to the top, then stab that one.
We believe they came through the ancient portals in the wood.
Now we're dealing with more portals.
Wish I had a portal gun.
So yes, we do not know where they came from, but there have been rumors that the ancient portals were used, and we found curious tracks around them.
Can you identify what kind of tracks they would be?
Same as the ones we saw in the basement, in the cellar.
Then let's activate this portal and get going.
They do seem to
Working
be
on it.
Quill, have you made any progress on the portal?
I don't know. Shall I see?
Roll an Arcana check with disadvantage.
No, it's 21. 17.
Nope.
That was a good one for disadvantage.
You're having a hard time.
Okay.
You think if you might, you do feel if you sleep on it, you may come up with an answer in the morning.
What can we do to help you, Quill? Anything?
I think I just need some more time with it. Try it again in the morning.
So
Before
you
we
were saying that the
go-
footprints in the basement and the different colored orcs we were talking about have the same footprint?
Yeah, Charlene seems to think that the footprints are the same.
Oh yeah.
So I think if we follow through the portal, we will be able to deal with
Because potentially this portal could take us closer to where we need to be.
Yeah.
potentially, but it might also take us further away.
We'll be able to see where it is, though. That's what this key will tell us. If I can get it working, it'll tell us where the
Yeah.
portal goes to.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit concerned about what is on the other side of the portal.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's strange creatures that just waltz in and take them, what was Rolman working on?
I don't know. He was very secretive and kind of crazy, so it was unknown to me what he was working on.
Well, either way, we're not going to get anything done sitting around. So I'm leaving, and I'm going to go buy something or do something.
You're gonna go and do some shopping in town? All right, you can head out in your tree bark form. You have
Start
some
any fights?
You have
No
some regular
promises.
looking clothes that the ladies provided you from Oakers.
Got a nice black cape.
You have bark skin for skin. So
Well,
you're an oddity. By all means, where would you like to go?
But it is Neverwinter too. which
I'm
is
assuming this
the bigger of
cloak
the city.
is an actual cloak and it actually can surround my
You have
entire body.
you have gauntlets, like gloves and boots and the whole schmear.
And that I'm
on
not
the face.
You look like you're in traveling clothes.
Can I put up a hood?
Yeah.
Assassin's
putting-
Creed style.
No, just lurking style.
You're still like, what, 9 feet tall though?
I'm still 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
You are an oddity at 9 feet plus.
People are
You're a
gonna
giant.
People are not gonna be pleased.
Well,
I'm still going out.
as you walk out the front door and down the front steps of the townhouse and turn to head for town for the shops, you do notice that when you do go down the street, people sort of walk off the side of the street away from you into the street, and they look at you not in disgust, but they're like, we should just stay away from him. Like, right? Like they wonder, oh my goodness.
To think, my great sword, at me being 9 feet, is like a straight sword. Just it's short, like a long sword.
It now suits you.
Like it's basically a long sword to me.
It now actually suits you. So you're off to the shops. Nariel, what are you doing? It's not completely dark out, but it's not. Actually, it is dark because it's
We
late
got there
fall.
late.
It's like November now, so it is dark out. There are probably some shops still open. What are you looking for?
Possibly a armor.
Okay, you want to go see an armor?
Yeah.
Very good. You can head into the district. Okay, where armor is built. Nariel, what are you up to?
What do we expect to find on the outside of the portal? Anything?
I mean, if the tracks are identical to these like orcs and stuff like that, it could be
Well, they said what Jolene said. Strange tracks.
strange tracks. I mean, it could be the people that destroyed the house and ransacked it. It could just lead to an empty clearing for all we know, and they've gone on from there.
I would have to echo Nariel's question. Do you have any clue of what Grolum might have been working on? That would have attracted someone or something like this.
JT suggests a 10-foot pole.
The what?
Hey JT, a 10-foot pole.
Okay.
You always use a 10-foot.
He never told me. I didn't know a ton before coming on this adventure with you guys, so I was new to it. So I didn't know all the tricks and stuff like that and what he was working on. It was much beyond my expertise.
Well, we should get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm just going to go up to my bedroom and
You've put your bedroom back into order. Your Jim Dark Magic
poster's gone.
It's gone. It's shredded.
I'll put it off to the side just for later on. No, I need to get mending as a next contract.
You know that Jim might be doing a show sometime soon, maybe in Waterdeep, or he might travel even as far north as Luskin, or maybe one of the other, maybe Baldur's Gate. He's been seen there. You might be able to catch a show in one of those places.
I mean, I've already seen him a few times, but I mean, if I'm around,
He puts on amazing shows.
I will do my best to go see him.
Yeah, and they've got all the merch there, all the swag, everything, T-shirts.
I can get a new poster.
Yeah. You still got the T-shirt. Like the T-shirt, like it's like a night shirt for you. So
Nightgown.
yeah, your Jim Dark Magic nightgown is that's good.
A crop top for other people, a nightgown for Quill.
What are you up to? Are you hanging out with Jolene? You know her, but you're not. You're not close. You know who each other are. You know that she has a brother and another sister, and you know that her parents are.
So he's gone to his bedroom to.
Quill's gone to the bedroom to hang out in her bedroom like what a teenager would do.
He's gone shopping. What are you doing?
Let's go. I'm hitting on Jolene.
Then
How you do?
right and proper cleric.
okay.
The only thing
Hey,
is,
I am a cleric of
You're not
life.
there. Hold
We
on,
should
you're not
probably
there.
get out.
he developed a habit of
Okay.
eating out.
And do we? And we don't have a. Like right now we're basically just waiting for him to figure out what the key thing does, right? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna suggest to Jolene that while he's figuring out his key stuff, me and her should go check on the horses and feed them, because now I'm also saving her from his flirtation. Me and Jolene are going to go check the horses.
Okay, fair enough. She says yes. That sounds like a good idea. We'll go check them. Our journey may be long.
Yeah, because I think out of everyone here, me and her want to leave the most.
Okay.
Ouch.
Wow.
It's my family that's in danger too.
Mine's more so in danger because I live in the north. You live in the south.
I live in the
Them south
central
elves.
portion. I'll have you know.
You just cock-blocked your like adventuring party. Like that's
It's chicks though.
it does.
it's chicks.
I know. That's just not cool.
Come with me, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Let's go to the bathroom together.
Come on.
Don't know what they do in there,
I
but
gotta go to the bathroom.
it takes
I'm
way
gonna
too
let them
long.
live and just find a quiet spot to prepare my spells for the next day.
Very good. You do find an armor that is just as you go in, you walk in and you find a dwarf, and he seems to be, the forge seems to be the forge isn't working. He seems to be cleaning up the shop, getting ready to leave for the evening.
Okay.
Oi, what can I do for you? You're a big one, aren't ya?
All dwarves have to be
Long story.
Yes.
Do you sell shields?
I've got lots of them, but not one for your size.
No big ol' one. No great shields.
Oh, well, let me have a look. You're a funny looking one. Where are you from?
Around. Well, would you consider?
Don't bother telling me the whole story. I'll go look for a shield. And he's off, and he's. You can.
How you get out of that kind of people?
He goes off behind this kind of a half wall, and he's banging and clanking around, and you see a helmet come flying out, clank, bang, and all of a sudden like 4 spears come falling down and a halberd, and he's like, "Ow! Bloody hell!
Okay.
I'm fine. Just wait there."
Am I even tall enough to like?
These
fit in his
people,
shop?
I tell you what, they come in all hours, day and night. They don't have no respect at all.
You would be tall enough because most blacksmiths
Oh yeah.
have tall
they-
ceilings because of the smoke inside.
and the
and all
tall
that.
weapons.
So he comes out, and he comes out with a shield that would suit you, but it's
really?
it's
Pink.
no, it's this is what I got, and it's a large shield. It's pretty standard. It's just a standard shield. It's all I've got. If you want something made, like, you'll have to give me 3 months.
3 months. Yeah.
What do you want?
Tower shield. A big tower shield.
You're not asking for anything easy, are ya?
I'm 9 feet tall.
Well, duh. I know. I can see that.
Yes, I know you can see it. That's why I'm coming to the best armorer in Neverwinter.
Well, you got that bloody right. What's your name?
My name is Geth Helder.
Okay,
Some people know me as Geth the Blighted.
Gift the Blighted.
Long story, you don't want to hear it. Or do you?
Well, maybe I do.
Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear the story of how I turned into a tree?
You turned into a tree.
Yeah. Let's say I did.
And your name is Get. I'm Talwyn Grimstower. I'm pleased to meet you, Get the Blighted.
Pleased to meet
And
you.
his big, you look at his forearms, and his forearms
Oh, the size of my tree arms.
are just about the size of your tree arms, and his biceps are like, for a 4'8" dwarf, they're enormous. And his beard, okay, his beard is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's this big, beautiful red beard, and it's got these beautiful braids in it. And like they're looped, kind of looped together and back, and it's rough, but it's He-Man. And he's got this little stocking type cap on, and he's got it kind of rolled back on the back of his head. And You can see it. You can see he's got a desk over on the side of the wall, and you can see a pipe sitting on there with a long stem on it. Like he's probably been sitting there, and he's got a book, a ledger book. Looks like that he's been doing some of his notations and stuff like that, and writing, for customers and whatnot. But he looks like he'd been cleaning up. He says, "Well, come on over to the desk and take a seat. Can I pour you a pint?"
Any day of the week.
When you get to the desk, you can actually see now, as you get to the desk, there's a little stub wall, and behind the stub wall is an enormous keg. And at the keg, there's several mugs, like wooden mugs on the shelf, and he grabs two and he fills them up and "Tell me your story while I design your shield."
Can I roll Constitution to just chug this pint back? Like in one solid gulp?
Yeah, why not? I'll give you advantage.
6 + 4
Good thing too.
So you tip back this thing and you just kind of go and you pound it down, and Tal goes, "I've never seen anything like it before. Where are you from?" And he turns slowly and he's kind of looking at you and he's like, "Tell me where you're from, son." And he fills it up and it kind of overflows, and then he stops and he brings it back around and he puts it in front of you. And are you removing your hood?
I'm removing everything.
You remove your hood.
Everything.
You take your hood off.
This is going to take a turn.
You take your hood off, and he looks at you again and he says, "You've been a few places and seen a few things."
Well, I'm from Miramar.
"I've got cousins up in that area.
Yeah,
They're miners."
don't like that area.
"What do you mean you don't like that area?"
It's not my...
"It's beautiful. There's mountains and orcs to kill, and it's so much fun. You got orcs to kill and then diamonds to mine and precious metals.
Listen.
What's not to like?"
Listen. It's not the mountains or the scenery or the fact that there's a ton of orcs to kill. It was the people. My family, we were in a small,
Got
little...
family there too.
It was just a small little, sort of hunting shed shack set up. It was just my family. About 4 or 5 of us.
I see.
Don't know where my brother is, but could be dead. Have a nice little sister. She's grown up good.
That's good.
I left so I could make money for the family there.
You can see him while you're talking. He's looking at you, but while he's looking at you and listening, his hand is moving and he's got a piece of charcoal in his hand, and in his ledger book, you can see your shield coming to life in his ledger book. His ability, he just does this once in a while, just to make sure and you can see your shield kind of coming to life.
Well, I left to make some money for the family. They suited me up with the best armor they could, gave me the biggest sword they had.
Where is your armor now, lad?
Is it still like embedded in me? Or is it gone?
It pretty much shredded off of you, and what you have now is a full barkskin armor.
The armor I had, well,
What caused your condition?
I took a job in Oakhurst to dispatch of some goblins.
Just a half day or day's march there?
Yeah.
3 days march, right?
It led us to a citadel in the ground.
Oh, you entered your dragon citadel, where the dragon worshippers went.
Yeah,
You're a brave one.
well, I have a party. they're great and all.
Don't sound
Chugged down a drink, thinking it was another potion of fire breathing. God, I was breathing fire for like...
You breathe fire.
I did. It was a potion.
You're a wild man.
So I chugged back another, and it was a disease poison thing.
What? Bloody hell.
It made me completely like boil up and like gross. I was blighted.
It caused this condition?
We'll get to this condition later. We go through the citadel, kill some things, kill a few bugbears, a few being 2, and get to this druid fella. He's been a druid. He's been growing these exotic plants.
Magic people.
Right.
There's nothing but a pain in the arse.
Exactly. So I get down there, and there's this giant tree. It's pale.
A tree underground.
Yeah.
Now how the hell does that happen?
Vampires and stakes, I guess?
Vampires! There's rumors of a vampire dwarf in these hills.
That's weird. But we got to the area where the tree was, and the poison that was in my system was drawing me towards the tree. As soon as I got to the tree, I blacked out completely. Just completely blacked out. Apparently a few days, weeks pass, and all of a sudden my conscience comes back. I'm this tree skin. From what people tell me is I was a 9-foot tree blight.
A tree blight?
Yep.
What in the name of Moradin is a tree blight?
I honestly don't know myself. But I was one of them. Apparently made some friends. Made a lot of friends called twig blights.
Twig blights?
Apparently they viewed me as
What?
a god.
I thought you didn't remember
In the
that
hells
last time.
I was told
blights.
probably.
Yeah, we've told him.
I was told what happened.
What
So-
in the hells are twig blights?
Short little twigs that come alive.
Can they be killed?
Oh yeah, fire kills me.
Do they pay?
What?
Do they pay to kill them?
I
In
think
the north, you can collect the ears of orcs in some places and get a bounty.
I know that if you ogres will probably pay for a lot of them dead.
Oh, I see. Hold a minute.
The old cowbell's ringing. Cup on a sting, cup on a string.
There we go. There we go. You know, that's what happens when you play live. You forget to undo the phone.
The phone.
Anyway, this is your shield.
Looks like a coffin.
Well, you're not necessarily looking too alive. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Okay,
How much will it be?
400 gold pieces.
3 months? I could probably muster that much. I have 377 on myself right now.
Well, then you should give me a down payment. I'll take 50 gold in advance and the rest when you get back.
Okay, I'll drop 50 on him. I
See him
just
right on top of his head.
no, just on his desk.
He writes you a bill of sale and gives you a receipt for your 50 gold pieces. He says, get the blighted. I wish you all the best in your travels. You
can-
come back to see me in 3 months and your shield will be ready. He spits in his hand and he seals the deal.
I don't spit anymore. I can't. I physically can't spit. I don't.
I don't know if I trust somebody who doesn't spit. Anyway,
Do you want me like?
I want to go home. The wee wife's waiting.
Have a pleasant one.
Well, all right then. Have a
And I walk out.
very good about time left.
Wait, did I chug back the other drink? Because he poured me another one?
Yes,
I just...
you can drink it. Yeah, he cheers. You guys.
made a new drinking buddy.
Anyway,
Gonna have to have a talk with that dwarf about enabling our friend.
so anyway,
He hasn't learned from his last drinking.
where are you headed when you leave?
The night is young.
It's like 7 or 8 o'clock now. Like your story, I'm going to assume, like just
Ooh,
from
I
what
was just looking at a map.
just from what we were talking about just now, like just from our interaction, I'm going to say that like
Where are
you
we?
spent
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. Yes.
Where are we in Neverwinter?
Oh, I don't even give me a map. I can't tell you.
Okay,
I'd have to.
I'm gonna assume because we're pretty... This is a pretty magical house. It's somewhere near the chasm.
I don't know. I don't have a clue yet. So
Okay.
It's in
you're asking me.
Neverwinter.
It's in
Neither the
Neverwinter.
northern, southern, eastern, western, or central locations.
Okay, let's go back to the...
So you can go wherever you like and do whatever you want. It's about 7 or 8 o'clock at night. You spent some time there with them, and you guys
That
yacked.
club.
He drew your shield.
Is there anywhere dark and dingy I can go get some wenches?
By
Oh
all
my
means,
God.
by all means, you can find a dark, dingy, scrubby-looking bar just about at any corner.
Okay, let's go to a dark and dingy where nobody can see my face and get some wenches.
Sounds good. Right on. Back at the house.
But this, never mind.
Back at the. Oh, okay. You and Jolene are at the
Stables.
stable, and your horses are fine. They're stabled. They've been taken care of. You guys actually paid the stable master to take care of.
Okay.
And the little boy that's actually taking care of the stables this evening, he says, "Oh, good day, miss, and you too, miss. Is there something amiss with your horses? Is there something you need?"
Nope, just came to check on them. We are in for a long journey ahead, and we just came to check on them, really.
"Oh, here at this stable, we'll take the very best care of your horses."
Oh, I don't doubt that. It's just we had nothing to do really at where we were staying, so we just so me and my friend here we're anxious to continue on our journey, so we're just kind of wandering around and.
"Oh, are you looking for a place to eat? Perhaps an inn or a pub, somewhere to have a bite, or is there anything I can help you with?"
Not particularly.
Very good. Very good. Your horses are well cared for. Would you like to see them?
Sure.
He takes you back down into the stables, and all your horses are here. They're all fine. You can see that they're all the tack, anything that was in any sort of kind of disrepair has been mended. And the horses have been brushed. They have fresh hay, they've had fresh oats. So,
Just wondering, what's the intelligence of horses?
you'd have to look it up really in the monster manual. I'm not exactly, what do you need that?
Well,
Well, there's horses in the back of the book, in the back of the player's handbook.
okay.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. You can look it up.
Okay, well, because the reason I'm asking is because with the
Riding horse. Intelligence.
-4.
It's a -4.
They're stupid. You can't get much stupider than a horse, apparently. It's a 2.
Okay.
because I would like to test out my new spell, which is speak with animals.
Oh, by all means. You want to speak with your horse?
I can speak with all the horses.
Okay,
Well,
you want to speak with the animals.
Yeah, because it says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations, monsters, including whatever they perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion.
What do you want to? You want to do this?
Yes.
Okay, by all means.
Do a horse.
All right. What's that guy's name? The Dr. Doolittle. Okay, Dr. Doolittle. Do your thing.
A shark and a snake are the only things stupider than a horse in that document. There's a bunch of stuff tied with it, but there.
Okay, Doolittle.
Well, casting time one action range self composed
also Moses.
duration 10 minutes.
By all means, talk to him.
I'm just talking to the horse, just petting it or whatever, and I'm just asking if it's doing good and if it's like
The horse whinnies and turns and looks at you and in a horse voice, and I won't use a horse voice because my voice is a horse.
I like to think they're
The horse
actually all
says-
super pompous and like.
The horse looks at you and says, as a matter of fact, that she is fine. I am fine, thank you.
I asked I'm fine. I ask all the horses if they need anything.
We're fine.
Okay.
That big horse at the end, the one that
That was
carried
good get.
the one that carried the big one,
Yo.
he's a little tired, but
Big.
he's young and he can take it. As a
One
matter of
big
fact,
son.
oh yeah, he's young. He's a good-looking one.
One big
And she's like, my dear, relax. It's not even that time of year. It don't matter. He's good-looking.
Big Sal got you.
And that one that says he's good looking, she leans into the other stall and she kind of looks over at you. You get me a date with that one. The big one on the end, yeah. I got some booty for him.
Big Sal will take care of ya.
If you time.
Big Sal
I'm having fun with
talks
the
about himself in
horses.
the third person because it makes Big Sal feel better about himself.
You can hear Big Sal talking to himself down in the other stall.
Big Sal.
She's like, the horse you're standing beside is your horse. She says, you're easy to carry. You're an elf. Please, don't get this one excited, and don't get the rest of the horses here excited.
Big Sal.
It's. Can you hear him down there? That's all he does. He talks to himself all day long,
Big
like he is
Sal.
something. Just because he's a
Talks about himself in the
horse.
third person.
He talks. Yes, he's constantly talking to
Big
himself.
Sal crush a tiny
Listen.
skull one day. Big Sal's.
You can put the big one on him anytime.
Stop.
I hope he goes to sleep soon.
Oh, I don't have a sleep spell. Wait, does Jolene have sleep spells?
Was she a wizard?
Big Sal lays down. Big Sal lays down, and in his sleep, it's like. Big Sal.
Oh, thank goodness he's asleep.
Well,
Anyway,
Mama, don't leave Big Sal.
how are you able to talk with us?
oh, I've been doing.
you get me a date with Big Sal?
Well, I'm sure if you talk to him a bunch, he'll help you out there.
Don't listen to her. Listen, you need to leave now.
Okay.
You need to leave. You're getting her excited. Sal is finally asleep.
Well, just so you know, we may or may not have a long trek ahead of us. We're heading to the I forget what the
The
forest.
high forest.
Yeah, the high forest.
We listened to you guys talk about it the whole day. We'd like to get some rest.
Okay. Well, have a good night then. I'm glad everything is well.
Very good. Okay. Thank you. Good night.
That was interesting.
Do you cancel your spell?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys leave, and Jolene suggests you head back to the house. It's getting rather late now. It's like 8:30 in the evening, and
Muggings will start to happen.
it's cool out. So the streets they're not empty, but they're not full. You see one or two people. The street lamps are lit. You can see the watch. They're on patrol.
The Enclave.
I don't know
Protectors on.
Actually, well, so we don't really need sleep. Damn it.
We should get some rest. I have some things I need to prepare.
Are you talking as what? What are you talking? Oh, Jolene.
Yes. I
Okay.
have some things I need to
Okay, well,
prepare for morning.
Well, owls only sleep 4 hours at a time, so
It's fine.
yeah.
And we don't sleep, we meditate.
Yeah. Well, then I guess I'm going back to the bedroom with Jolene and whatever.
Okay.
Have
There
a early times.
are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms upstairs, 5 bedrooms. So there's more than enough rooms for everybody to have a room.
Oh.
Plus, there's a large sitting room with a very large couch.
You probably should just stay at a.
Get this sprawled out on.
You don't know what. Shouldn't screw around with the wizard's room. You
Get
don't know
this
what-
sprawled
Grolleman's room is
Yeah.
actually opposite yours.
Yeah.
At the top of the stairs, his is straight, yours is around, and yours is at the front of the house. You had the best room. Grolleman's got a small lab off his room, and
Yeah, no, he gave me the nice one with the big view.
yeah, you had the picture window in front. You could watch people go by. You could practice your spells from your window.
Geth has
Shoot
sprawled
people with
himself
sleep
across
spells.
your couch.
Are you headed back to the
Yeah.
house, or
Yeah,
were
he's-
you looking for women?
I gave up on that idea.
Okay, you went back to the house.
Yeah.
Doors are locked. Things are cleaned up.
Nothing's gonna get this wood tonight.
Oh snap! That was bad.
I'm physically wounded.
That was just horrible. Okay. Anyway,
Actually, I want to do something in the night.
what do you want to do in the night?
I want to. So I'm going to go to Grolleman's room and I want to take one of his older cloaks and I'm going to slip out into the streets. And I want to go to one of the graveyards. Fiend! I figure what I want to do. I want to do it. I mean, I've already talked to
her doing this. Can I roll perception?
I'm gonna
this
say
is my
that you
house.
guys. I'm gonna say that you guys are all in bed. So everybody who wants to perceive movement in the house can roll a d20, including Jolene.
Joan.
11. Wait, this is perception, right?
You guys are asleep. Perception, yes.
Perception.
Check die.
16.
15.
I got a.
In the middle of the night, you get up to do this.
Yeah.
To go and grab a cloak, and you hear commotion from downstairs, and you hear some very rough, common. It almost sounds like goblin. Get her! And you hear a scream. Hurry, get through there, Master Walter! And you can hear this, and then bang, crash.
Like out in the street?
Nope, down in the
Am I able to
kitchen.
hear this too?
Everybody who rolled over 10 can
Okay, I
hear it.
heard it.
Alright, I mean,
Geth is on the couch in the sitting room.
Yeah, what did you roll?
I rolled 13.
Okay, you heard it.
I was going down the stairs anyway, right?
You're
Or do
headed down
I
the
have to-
stairs.
Do I have to roll for that? Because I mean, I'm awake.
No, you
I heard it. Yeah.
So, Geth is already down.
You guys are awoken. You're
Bless you.
awoken. You've heard this as you are awake and heading down the stairs in the dark of the night.
I'm quickly throwing on a pair of pants as I burst out the door.
Okay, you come.
I'm
up to
gonna
me.
run into the kitchen, I guess.
You head down the stairs. Are you grabbing anybody?
I'll just because I see obviously see you on the couch. Geth! Kitchen!
I heard, so I'm out.
You're gonna head down the stairs. You're heading down the stairs. You see the hatch for the cellar open, and as you run into the kitchen, you can see a giant, an enormous giant black orc descending into the.
You fiend!
You see it, and as you come in behind her, you don't see the orc.
Oh.
But Quill, you see it.
And I'm gonna just yell, "Orcs!"
Fiends!
All right.
And wait, do I see just one or more than one?
You see one, and you hear him.
Hooray! Get through! Master is waiting.
And I'm going to...
This one has eluded us for far too long.
Can I do an action, or do we have to roll, or...
You're gonna get surprised.
So there...
You get surprised.
He's going down?
He is down. As you walk in, you can see his head disappearing.
So I want to run up to the edge of the cellar and cast Thunderwave down into there.
Okay.
Into the cellar.
Absolutely.
Just blow the house off its stilts.
It's a 15-foot cube. It's not going to blow the
You're
house.
going to blow the ground up.
Do I notice if Jolene is in the area?
You can hear screams. Muffled screams.
I'm doing it.
Do your thing.
I don't have to roll anything. You guys have to roll Constitution saving throws.
Well, I'm not in the vicinity
Well,
of
you're
that.
casting it down.
I'm casting it down,
Constitution saving throw.
yeah, against my spell casting ability.
What's your skill ability? Casting ability.
Sitting in the middle of the table here.
Something
I
magic.
want to say it's 15. It is 15.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I want to say it's 30, but
Neutral.
How many did I hit?
You hear this, "Oh!" followed by a
Get up! Now!
And then I do 2d8 damage.
yeah. By all means, do your damage. Whose phone is on?
That was me.
8 damage, and on a failed save, they get that 8 damage, and they also get pushed 10 feet away.
Not only do they get pushed 10 feet away, they get pushed. Are you going down in that thing?
Yeah, so I'm kind of casting it down the stairs.
Yeah.
So they would actually probably get pushed to the ground. Like, I'm thinking prone. But,
Well, you'll see when you go down.
sure.
So, Geth, you're in the room. What are you doing?
Jumping down the
You
hole.
just heard
Jumping down the
Well,
hole.
the entire neighborhood probably heard that because
the thing is open,
it's
and Quill is
audible
standing in
out
front
to
of,
300
the, front of the stairs.
I'm taller than Quill. I'm jumping down the hole.
Okay, with your limited dark vision,
I thought we got rid of that.
you now have limited dark vision,
Limited dark vision.
30 feet.
Okay.
You see the feet of Jolene disappearing, like the half of her body, kind of her head, being dragged through the portal by 2 white orcs. And you see 2 more white orcs follow behind her. And as you are just about to move forward, to go forward into the portal, you see a giant, enormously huge black orc in beautifully adorned black armor. He looks back at you and he goes,
Not this time.
he steps through the portal and it goes,
Son of a bitch.
I didn't get anybody with my Thunderwave. Is there anybody left down there?
Geth is.
Just Geth?
Nariel,
Coming for you.
Ariel, you come into the room. Quill's standing there.
Sorry.
What do you say?
did they take Jolene?
Oh, what do I say? I thought he was sorry. They took her through the portal.
Yeah, JoJo's gone.
Some
You're coming back up?
big black orc.
Yes.
You literally come and
some
you-
blue ones
You
with it,
look
too.
up and your head is like just about sticking out of the hole.
JoJo's gone. Black orc, beautiful armor. I want it. Let's go.
All right, let me get my gear.
I want it and I want it now.
Well, let me go back up and get the key to see if we can find out where they went to, and then we could.
Tune to it though.
Well, I've had it for a while. We got to try again.
Let's do it.
Roll.
What?
Advantage again or not?
Roll me an Arcana check. This time, yeah, with advantage.
14. 22.
There you go. All of a sudden, you grab the wand in your hand, and Grolleman is in your mind.
Quillian, you have my key for the portal. You know what the key does. When you hold the key, it will tell you. You never have to worry about how to use it. Insert it into the keyhole on the portal. Observe what has been done. Just stick it
So I'm going to put the key
and
into
be
the portal.
warned.
Put in the hole.
And be warned that chasing whatever goes through the portal may not allow you to return. So you use it at your own peril. Be well, little one.
And literally,
and you get the feeling that
lightsabers.
there's more information in this key than just that.
okay. Then literally without thinking, I go.
You gonna go down?
Yeah, I'm putting it into the hole to see like I'm not going through it. I'm just seeing what it.
When you insert the key into the portal, it goes in, and then you let it go. It just goes in, slides in, and the whole portal lights up, and the key starts to turn like clockwork. And then you can see some of the glyphs and stuff like that. It looks like a clock. All of a sudden, all the stuff around the portal lights up, and it looks like clockwork. And shooting out of the portal, all of a sudden you're standing in the middle of the last few minutes.
And I'm still down there.
So it showed me what just happened.
It's showing you what's happening, and you're standing in the middle of it. You can't actually see what's going on, but as you stand there, there's these two white orcs holding Jolene, trying to muffle her screams. She bites one, manages to, and at that moment when she bites it, she screams. He covers her mouth up again, and this great big wave of energy comes flying down the hole and kind of blows them down and actually over. And they get up, and you can see them dragging her now. She's unconscious. Dragging her through the portal.
Good job.
And then you see
like
two
fun.
more orcs pass you as you're standing in the middle of this. These two more of these white orcs pass you, and they pass through into the portal.
Geth
and then
drops down.
you see Geth drop down,
Superhero landing.
and he starts after the black orc, and the black orc stops, give Geth this and tells him not this time, right, or something like that, and he goes through the portal, and then the portal shuts.
So I don't see what's happening on the other side. I don't see where the portal leads to.
Okay.
I thought that was.
I thought that's what.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, that's like 20
You can see a open glade on the other side.
And the other.
It's a ring. There's a ring of portals in this glade.
Gets walking through.
I didn't open up the portal.
The portal's not
Oh,
open.
it's not open yet?
No,
But-
I'm using it to see what we can see there.
You know, to turn off the portal, you just press it and it pops right out.
So I'll pop it back out, and I'll explain to you guys what I just saw, like the two white.
Does it only show her?
It shows anybody standing in the area. You've seen the same thing.
So,
if
yeah.
you're standing down in the hole.
So so guys, this portal leads to an area that has a lot of other portals.
Let's split up.
So we saw I saw 2 white orcs hauling Jolene through there.
4 total white orcs, 1 black
Did you
orc
see
with awesome armor.
which portal on the other side they went through?
It didn't show me which one they went on.
By the way, you saw other orcs in the glade.
Okay. And there are other orcs. How many?
Many. You saw what might have been a small army, or a platoon or large company.
Let's
of orcs.
kill a few orcs.
Yeah.
Why don't we just push?
Not just
get
white ones.
through?
You saw blue ones as well,
Okay.
and ogres.
There's like a lot of orcs and ogres in this field. So if we go through this portal, we would have to fight literally an army of them.
Do you think the portal will stay open behind us so we can retreat if need be?
Yeah, it stays open until I pull the key out.
How are they opening it?
Right? No.
Once you go through, the portal kind of shuts off.
Okay,
It
you'd have
shuts.
to
It shuts
activate
the
it again.
door. You have to activate.
Activate it again.
Now you know if you put the key in, it'll go to exactly the same place that it was the last time it was open.
How is it being opened from the other side?
That's
must
a
have-
mystery you're going to have to investigate.
They could have a key.
Then let's go get that key.
They could.
Do you
have key
leave a
or-
spare underneath the doormat? Do they have somebody steal the spare?
I don't know. Maybe they have their own. I mean, if there's
Maybe
a
they
group,
have
maybe if
magic.
there's a group of portals, maybe there's a bunch of people that have access to these keys, different keys to activate all of these.
And maybe not all of them are. Maybe some of them are unsavory.
Wait, if this is a clock, you can turn a clock back. Could we?
Do you really want to try and fight with magic clockwork?
Yes. I mean, if you just turned the key.
How
Do
are we going
we-
to turn the key if we're on the other side of the portal?
Does this portal always go to this glade where there's other portals, or would I determine, like, I could, I guess, point this portal to where I want it to go?
You know that this portal can be used to go to several different places if need be.
But would need to know,
You need to
How
know
to-
how to do it though, and that's something Grolleman hasn't taught you yet.
and it's something the key may eventually let me know, but I don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
I don't know.
What do you guys think?
And a key is just a simple looking piece of wood about that long.
To the good.
It looks like a dowel, a long dowel.
I don't think 4 of us are going to defeat
An army of orcs?
an army of orcs.
So should we just board up the entrance to the basement here and put a bunch of heavy crap on top of it so that they can't come back out through that way and harm Neverwinter and then carry
Why
on
not
to the
just
forest?
Why not just destroy the portal?
Whoa!
That's
That's a dumb idea.
yeah, that's you
Easy
never know what
there,
happens when
Mr.
you destroy
Nature
magical
Lover.
things.
Your Arya, your first inclination is to go through the portal and get your friend back.
I'll do it.
Why would you say to destroy the portal? Doesn't make sense.
Because I didn't tell her that her first inclination was to go through and get her friend back.
Well, then let's go through.
Apparently, her first inclination was to cut off her friend's only potential escape route back to here.
Yeah.
That sounds like Arya.
Guess I'm not really that.
Let's just steal her entire fortune.
Well,
girls.
well,
You're a girl too.
open this portal
Women.
now.
Easy.
Geth, I'm going to. Are you coming with me?
You're gonna fight an entire platoon of orcs.
Company.
An entire company of orcs by yourself,
That's all.
and you're asking me to come.
Fuck yeah! Are you coming again?
That is
I like her attitude. That's Geth's attitude.
sure. Let's go.
You can get that kill count up higher than Quill.
I don't care about the kill count. Screw the kill count.
Chat does.
I care about that sweet black crisp armor that could or could not fit me. I might get a breastplate out of it or something.
Or maybe just a
Geth,
Not even.
Geth,
one boot.
Not even.
Geth.
Too big.
Geth.
I'll go through, but I don't know how
He's
well
size
we'll do.
14. I'm size 16.
Geth,
The orc general is about the same size as
Good. Let's go get
Is
me
there
some
some way
armor.
we can keep this? Do we want to keep the portal open though?
Yes.
Like, 'cause I don't want to get trapped between a rock and a hard place, or orcs and.
How far away from the portal were they?
Mended.
How far away from the portal were was the company? Of
It was
orcs?
in the glade.
But like, I mean, are they like 30, 40, 50 feet away from the entryway? Like, how big is this glade?
Not enormous.
I'm just like, if we go through,
Probably 25 or 30 feet away from the portal.
I mean, maybe
Like
it's
easily seen.
right.
The room, we did draw this room last week, if I'm not mistaken.
No, we didn't.
We didn't really draw
It's
it.
15 feet wide. It's about the pant, like downstairs. It's about 15 feet wide. It's about 25 feet long. It's about 10 feet high, and the portal's in the.
How long does it take me to open up a portal then? Seconds?
Try the key.
I put the key in.
The movie plays again, and the portal is open.
Dude, this could be like a.
So it takes like 10 seconds.
Not even. Like you can see the company of orcs on the other side. You can see everything that you saw the first time.
You could like have people spend money to come to.
Roll me a
these. Like,
perception
this is
check.
interesting.
Ah!
With advantage. You've done this before.
17.
You recognize that it's exactly the same as last time.
So it only shows me what was there when it was active the last time.
Yes.
So-
that was just minutes ago.
So it's exactly the same picture. If we wait a little bit, go get our gear together. Maybe if we try to go through it.
You guys don't.
They won't be. Maybe they won't be watching it.
Are you not going through right now?
Well, we need to grab our gear and stuff.
Alright, grab my gear.
I'm
Same.
set.
I'm not. I have to go back upstairs and grab.
Are you wearing one of Grolman's magic cloaks? Does Grolman have any magic cloaks?
He probably has lots of magic stuff. I'm not wearing any of them.
Can I find a magic cloak?
Isn't Grolman also a lot larger than you?
And a lot smaller than you.
You know what? A cloak's a cloak. It will still have the effects if I wear it as a belt.
I don't screw around with stuff in his room for the most part.
I'm gonna go screw around in Grolman's room.
That's usually not a wise idea to go.
On opening the door, get this thrown back 400 feet out of the house.
Yeah, I got a feeling
Are
he
you,
probably
are you
has.
going?
Does
I just want to look around.
Gollivan have
Closet.
any?
I advise against it. He has wards up. Like I can go through because I lived here, but
Take your hand. Like, I'll just cut off your hand.
Does Gollivan have any magic weapons?
he's a wizard. Of course, he probably does.
Let's go find them.
How about we don't?
Did you tell us of the wand talking to you?
This.
You guys heard it, or was that just talking to me?
Just to you.
Because you went upstairs to grab it.
Everything that when the wand communicates, it communicates to you and you alone.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the wand just told me all this stuff, so
Do you think the wand could tell you any more? Like things that could help us?
absolutely. But I need to just spend more time with it.
Well, let's spend more time with it.
Let's go through the portal.
Let's go have a nice fancy dinner with a wand.
Why don't we
You guys
just
had
get on
a
our
fancy
horses and
dinner.
get back to the forest
Not with a
old-fashioned
wand.
way? I don't trust this portal.
If you're a freaking magic user, of course you trust this portal.
I am a cleric.
Still uses that magic.
Okay, I went up and grabbed my pack and stuff like
Magic
that.
sauce.
Have you seen the portal open? Have these guys seen the portal?
I've seen the portal.
They were all
I have.
downstairs in retreat.
You two, Area, and you roll me a perception check. Area with advantage. With advantage.
So roll again.
Yeah. You recognize
+4.
You do recognize the glade from stories that you've been told.
Okay.
Memories.
This is an ancient.
I noticed there's
Portal
maybe
site.
a portal. I'm not
Okay.
quite sure.
This is an ancient site. You do understand that this is in an area near
too busy
where you guys
thinking.
live. Perhaps a day, perhaps a day and a half from where you live.
Okay.
Travel.
No, I don't trust this portal.
You know that it's usually an empty, well-protected place. That your brothers and sisters, your brother and sister elves, and other tribes and other villages, you guys all work together to send protection to this glade, to watch over it, to make sure it's being used properly and not abused.
Okay, and
Can you tell us all this stuff?
Used?
no, okay.
Used.
So that's what I recognize. And that's when you turn the key to look through the thing again.
Yeah, you do see that. You do see, hey, wait a minute, I think I recognize this place.
Okay, so then what I say is, so what I say is, guys, we need to go through this portal right now. I know exactly where this place is. If
That doesn't mean it's safe to travel through.
there are these many orcs in the glade, then that means that my village and all the surrounding villages have more than likely been destroyed.
Let's go.
We need to go.
So yeah, the four of us should go through that portal and take on these people that destroyed your villages.
We need to go now.
We probably wasted like
sarcasm.
10 minutes. Like
Your story, you tell it, you start to recognize, hey, wait a minute, I've heard stories of this place too.
Yeah, it's the magic glade.
It's the Glade of the Ancient Way.
We need backup if we're going there.
ancient way.
Like, because we have that place out of protection normally, right?
Yes.
If orcs are in there, this is a bigger problem.
Well, if we wait too long, Jolene might die and we might lose another North Elf.
What is one elf to, compared to a larger group? We need to alert people, and we need to establish a force.
I don't think they're going to kill her though, because if they were going to kill her,
They would have just
they would have killed her
in the house.
here instead of
And then-
covering her mouth and trying to drag her through.
What if they're stealing elves for forced slavery?
No,
or firewood?
She's special. For them to send this many orcs after one elf, there's something special about
Everything.
about
And they would have
Jason.
grabbed you instead of Jolene.
And then see me on the couch, I'm too woody.
Where would we get this backup though? Because we take the portal, we can be there in like
We
2
can talk
seconds.
to Silvery Moon.
Protection,
Who's Silvery Moon?
We can talk to the dwarves.
And
Silvery Moon's a city.
An elven city, isn't it?
No, it's just a magical city.
Oh,
It's in the
wait, no, you're not able to switch locations for the portal, are you?
no.
You would go through because I don't know about
Okay.
if I can,
Okay.
but I know you would go through this portal to go to the Glade of Portals, and then you could take one of those portals to somewhere else.
the Protector's Enclave, right here in Neverwinter. They're literally, basically the guard of Neverwinter.
What's the status of Gauntlgrim based on our time, where we are, like on time period?
All controlled by your knowledge. Roll me a perception check or a wisdom intelligence check.
Wisdom, intelligence.
Like
What is it?
a wisdom or an intelligence check. Something to, not perception. Give me a like
You don't have to roll, Brennan.
an intelligence check
To know what year it is?
to understand what's going on in the world. You can do it with advantage.
Okay. That's better. With wisdom, I get plus 2.
Yeah, you can use wisdom or intelligence, whatever you like. Plus 2, what is it?
20.
Would that be...
You know that Gauntlgrim is now held again by Bruno Brattlehammer,
Okay.
and you know that his dwarves hold it. You know that you've heard rumors that his wife may be working to repair the Hosttower Arcane in Luskin.
Bruno has a wife? Who's one?
Not his wife, sorry. You may have heard of
Oh, yes.
the Dark Elf.
Because I idolize Drizzt. I
Drizzt.
would know this.
Yeah, you know that Drizzt, his wife might be helping to do some work there, or has done some work there, or something to that effect.
So we might be able to petition Gauntlgrim because it's in close enough proximity that this could concern them as well. And Mithril Hall.
Okay, but how are we gonna get there? Because, like I was saying, portal can.
We got
take,
2 legs and a heartbeat.
Wasn't it you who said you know dragons, was it?
Yeah.
Don't you know things?
I do know dragons, but I can't exactly summon a dragon. And
Do you know people who live here who might be able to have contact with a?
not in Neverwinter, but in that, not here, but in Windhelm,
In Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. That's what it is.
Windhelm. This isn't Skyrim.
You do know some people, and you do know a person. You know a dwarf in Waterdeep.
Wasn't there?
You also know of a roguish character that may live somewhere in this area in Neverwinter.
So I know a dwarf in Waterdeep,
And you know a tiefling.
I know a dwarf, rogue, and tiefling, but none of.
Whoa, tiefling. Let's stay away from that. I'm good. Demons, fire, bad.
And you did meet a barbarian too, but he lives somewhere far past where you guys live.
The other people that I know are not able. I don't know.
Near the
I don't know anyone that can summon a dragon. I don't know anybody that can summon dragons. So
Do you know of anybody who could get us to somebody?
no. So it's either we take the portal and go to the glade, or we ride our horses straight to High Forest.
In the middle of winter, I might add.
I'd rather not do that.
Okay, so let's go through the portal. Let's go through the portal and slay some bitches.
That's also a bad idea. Like, we will get killed.
Yeah, going through the portal doesn't sound like a great.
Going through a portal will get us killed.
Here's what you do know. Both times you've opened the portal, you've seen the same thing.
Well, we've probably been arguing here for a good half an hour, so they've probably gone now. So
I'm going to say you guys have stood around arguing and debating the issue for a good hour now.
How about I'm a little tired of this? I was ready to go out for the night to go stealthily get something. I'm in black. I'm going to put the key in, and I'm just going to walk through really stealthily. And I'm just going to see what I can see.
I'm going through the portal.
I'm just going to go through without telling these guys. I'm just putting it in and going through.
Everybody roll perception.
13 perception plus 4.
Apparently everybody sees me doing it.
17.
I guess I'm not as stealthy as I thought.
You walk past these guys,
Yeah.
you put the key in, the movie starts again, you walk through the portal and you go through, you're gone. What do you guys do?
I'm following her right
Running
away.
through.
Gone. You're gone through the portal?
I guess.
You're standing there and you're watching the white orcs are going through.
Quill.
Jolene is going through.
Impatient. Chaotic.
It's getting close to the end. You know it's getting close to the end and the portal's going to close. The black orc is walking towards the portal. You're
I'm just gonna sigh. Why do I even and walk through?
As the black orc turns to face Geth, and you can see Geth as you walk through. You look back, and it's like, what does he look at? And you can see Geth's figure in this movie, and the black orc says, "Not this time." And he goes through. As you go through, the portal shuts.
Now, do I grab the key? Do I put the key in and then grab it out and then walk through with the key, or do I get the key at the other end?
Because you pull the key out.
Or do I get
As soon as you go through the portal,
I get the
it
key
closes.
on the other end then? Like, how do you get the key back?
There's no key on the other end. It's
Oh, you just go through and you're stuck there? No, you got to be able to come back.
You enter a glade. As you step out into the glade stealthily, roll me a stealth check.
23.
You manage to kind of, as you walk through the portal, you kind of make a quick turn to your left, and there's some shadows, and you manage to get into some shadows. Arya, you step out in the portal.
Stealthily. And
Okay.
I also have a trait called Master of Valor. I can attempt to hide even when it's like.
Yeah, absolutely. You can use it. By all means.
And I'm stealthily as well. I'm kind of hiding, and that's 12 plus 5.
Yeah, you're.
I would also like to cast as I come.
Just give me a minute. You're next. You walk through.
with my short drawn, just
Roll me just a perception check.
that is 16.
You enter into an empty glade. There's absolutely nothing here. You see the other portals and you see some of them have been destroyed, but there's a couple that are still, they look like they're intact. And are you standing in front of the portal?
I'm just like in the middle of
Or you're moving in? And Nariel,
As I come out of the portal, I just
are you perceiving or are you stealthing?
I'm perceiving, and I'm
Okay.
just muttering about ridiculousness of this entire situation.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Oh, that was a good one. That's not bad.
You see Geth standing as you come muttering into the middle of the glade. You see Geth standing in the middle of the glade, looking around. There's a small kind of not an obelisk, but a small. I guess it'd be like an obelisk in the middle of the glade, and then around it are these portals, and they're not all the way around. There's one here. There's one here. They go all the way around, but there's not many of them. And you see that a couple of them have been destroyed. But there's a few that they look intact, and you can see definite trails, footprints heading for these portals. All right? You don't see hide nor hair of Arya or Quill.
Now where do those two have gone to? Freaking drag me through a portal. And then don't even be on the other side.
So there's nothing else than so then I'm gonna go up behind Geth and go, boo!
I'm gonna swing my sword down.
Roll an attack with disadvantage. What's your AC?
You failed. Good fail.
Critical miss.
Oh my. Okay. What's your armor class?
18.
Roll an attack against yourself. He just rolled
Plus
a crit.
7.
15? 22?
Plus 7.
What's your sword do for damage?
2d6 plus 4.
Okay, roll 2d6 plus 4, please. 2, 8, 12 points of damage on your left foot.
I'm like,
I am not healing that.
and I'm like, Dick?
I'm not healing him either.
You swipe down and in an irregular sort of angle, and your foot is there, and you hit it, and you chopped your foot, and now it's bleeding this sappy blood, and it's red.
Okay.
And you're bleeding.
Some trees just can't take a joke.
Anyway, Arya, what are you doing?
Well,
Oh, I would have.
I'm gonna use my
he would've
tracking skills.
You know how to get to your village from this place.
Okay.
Of course,
Okay,
I
well,
good on my attack.
Okay.
Have you still got your map?
Okay,
It's in the car.
I know how to get to my village from here, but like,
Pause, I can grab it.
but what I'm doing is I'm tracking the footprints that just came out of our portal because I want to know what direction Jolene and that group went.
Roll I don't know what it is. What is your tracking abilities?
It'd probably be survival.
Survival? For Ranger, what is it? What's your proficiency?
Well,
Survival or...
survival is +4 probably.
Yeah, roll your survival then.
Okay.
Crit miss.
Miss.
You've rolled what? 3 of those?
Today.
Wow.
Critical fail.
You have no clue.
Okay.
I think we need
Can
to
I
change
try again?
our
Critical
name to-
roll. More like critical.
I think we need to change the name of our instead of our little D&D game, it should be our little let's not do anything.
Our little
I'm gonna try
fail
again.
adventure.
Just crit fail.
I'm gonna try
fail.
again.
Hello and welcome to Crit Fail.
No, you're good.
On tonight's episode.
Okay, next one I'm trying.
We will fail every ability check
that-
imaginable.
Imagine it as like
Everybody can roll a perception check.
imagine it as a food chain.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
every single meal they make is a
19.
failure.
16.
Critical fail.
Everybody but Geth can tell that the tracks are leading towards one of the particular portals.
Well, in fairness, he's still probably dealing with a bloody foot.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he's jumping around. Oh my foot!
Is that serves you right? Yeah.
Cool, do not
Big idiot.
activate this portal.
I apparently still have a strange flask. Don't know where it is or what it is.
Do I still know how to work the portal?
Do you?
I apparently do. I am looking at my equipment.
Okay.
I'm gonna just confidently say yes. I know how to work the portal.
All right, then why don't you open her up? Step through, deal with these orcs. Since we've already begun this.
Has the portal closed behind us?
Yeah, it closed behind us.
Are they going towards or from the portal?
They're heading for the portal.
So now that I confidently said that internally, I'm like, shit, I really don't know how to work the portal. The key did all the work. Is there like a button on the other side that I can press to get the key? I'm pressing buttons and
Bing bong.
You're looking at the other side of the portal?
yeah, I want to see if I got to be able to get the key. It would not make sense to have to leave it on one side and not be able to pull it out.
A roll a perception check.
Oh my gosh!
5 total critical fails.
And you think the waffle crew's bad. Oh my gosh, you guys are horrid. I love you guys, but that's bad. Anyway, long and the short of it is,
if
you can't figure out where this comes from. Everybody roll another perception check for me, please.
10.
There we go.
14.
19 plus 4.
Geth, you can hear rustling in the trees.
And I'm still hidden.
Do you know what would help if I would roll my portents? 17 and 9.
Ooh. So, Geth, there is rustling in the trees, and you think you catch a glimpse of a humanoid form jumping from one part of a tree to another tree. And then you become very aware of the fact that there may be more than one set of eyes on you.
Is there a stick around me?
You were a stick.
Is there like a large stick around me?
No, not in the
Yeah, I can guess. Look,
yeah, there's like
is
little
there a
twigs and stuff.
stick?
Twigs.
There's one in this direction. Still have a magical arrow.
What are you doing?
We all have magical arrows.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can't figure out a portal.
Okay, you're gonna go look at a portal? Okay,
Yeah,
what are
I'm
you
gonna go
doing?
look at that portal.
Well, I'm still hidden, so with our last perception check, because I rolled a 10 plus 4, did I notice people jumping around trees? Because I'm still hidden.
Not yet.
No?
Nope, you don't know nothing.
Can I?
Can I roll another perception check?
No. What are you doing?
I was trying to
Figure out the portal.
figure out the portal.
Wait,
and
is
I was
there a
just
broken
pressing
rock?
buttons, apparently.
From like
Would you
one of
like
the
to
portals?
warn anybody?
Is there a broken rock from one of the portals?
Yeah, there's some broken stonework, yeah.
Can I grab one of those rocks and throw it at somebody?
At who?
At one of the people jumping through the trees?
By all means.
And then as I'm doing that, yell people in tree.
You're gonna yell people in trees?
I thought you was able to
People
talk
in
normal.
trees!
What if
Now you know, as
not
Geth
from
grabs a
this
rock and throws it into the trees, now you know there's somebody watching you. Yeah, all of a sudden you become aware
I
that...
don't get an attack
All of a
roll.
sudden,
You can
there's
roll.
a mace in one hand and a shield in the other. Who knew?
I don't get an attack roll.
Yeah, roll, by all means.
That's a 13 improvised weapon.
Yeah, it goes flying into the trees and you hear rustling of leaves and breaking of branches and
Come out, you coward!
how do you know that they're bad?
arrow hits the ground right beside your foot. Your bleeding foot.
Little cocksucker.
Beware of what you say,
What?
monster.
I'm no monster.
And you can hear this.
What?
You can hear
What?
this coming out of the woods.
What language
then-
are they speaking in? Common?
And then there's an arrow comes right beside you, and one beside you. Yeah, they're speaking common.
Okay.
Now
Right now.
listen up.
Can I greet them in Elvish?
But-
Yep.
We mean no harm.
Now listen up. I am no monster.
I will kill him if need be.
You are the monsters versus
His
I'm a
first reaction
monster.
to everything is to swing his sword or throw stuff.
So you're speaking in Elven?
Yeah, you speak English?
No.
A reply comes back to you. What is your purpose here?
We were searching for our friend and trying to find the orcs.
And also,
Why are you looking for them?
To kill them, to save our villages.
and okay. So even though I was hidden, an arrow was shot right beside me, right?
Yep.
Okay. So then I just stand up, hands up, and
Arya Drottengru, step forth.
ooh. Do I recognize the voice?
Oh yeah. You recognize the
Whose
voice.
voice?
Is it a female?
Yeah, it's a female
Is
voice.
it your mom?
Mother? Is that you?
Isn't it?
And out of the
I don't want to meet this.
shadows of the
Gross.
trees, does your mother comes out of the trees. Oh, you.
Alright, yeah, is that
Do you
your
remember
mother?
what your mother's name is?
Islan Zandi.
Yep. Okay. You'll have to spell that. Islam. Islam. She can be Islam.
Okay.
Where have you been?
I have been.
You were sent on a mission to track goblins.
Wait a minute.
And now you come through a strange portal. Where have you been?
I've been everywhere, man. Cross
Your
the
father and
desert,
I,
man.
and she's speaking in Elven, your father and I have been worried sick about you.
Oh, mother, I've been adventuring.
Where's Jolene?
That is no way to speak to your mother.
Thank you, cleric, but I'll speak to my own daughter.
What's going on?
And that would be why I became a ranger, so I could leave and be on my own. I don't say that though.
Well,
Like-
what's going on?
I'm still screwing around at the door.
Okay, well,
I don't speak Elven.
Tell your friend to stop messing with the portal. That one. And she points at Quill.
and why? And for what reason?
Hey, Quill, you might want to step back for a bit there.
Fine.
Your father and I have been worried sick about you. Where have you been? And what news of the goblin raids?
Well, I've killed a lot of goblins, killed some kobolds, met some dragons,
We didn't actually kill this cool.
and as for Jolene was with us up until half an hour ago, when she was kidnapped by a bunch of orcs that came through that portal that we just came through.
Where does that portal come from, my dear?
Neverwinter. And that portal goes to Neverwinter. The portal that she's messing with is the portal that.
It's the Neverwinter portal.
Wait, you're messing with Neverwinter?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
How do you get back on?
So the portal that he's messing with is a portal we came through, and he's trying to figure out how it works again, because that portal connects to a portal in the bottom of his house, actually, in Neverwinter. Her house in Neverwinter.
Quill's a girl.
Yes. But right now we're trying to figure out where Jolene went.
She puts her finger on your lips.
Were they talking in Elvish this
Yeah.
time or common?
Elvish.
Okay, so I have
She
no
puts
idea.
she puts her fingers on your lips. She says, "Shh. You can tell your father and I, and your brother and sister, more later."
Has it?
Mother. And we'll deal with you.
Oh,
And she turns and she looks at you, Quill. You're a curious little one, aren't you?
she's speaking common now.
She's speaking common to Quill.
She's trying to figure out how to get my key back.
She reaches over and pushes on a spot, and your key pops out.
Perfect.
Your master taught me that himself.
What do you know about my master?
Grolleman is a good friend of ours, and has been for a very long time.
Do you know where he
came
is?
through this portal with those orcs. My question to you is, do you know what he was up to?
I have no idea what he was up to. He never
Because-
told me.
He appears to have been leading them.
Well,
So
I have no idea. It doesn't
We need
sound like he would
answers
be
from
doing
you.
that. I have no idea what he's been up to. He's been acting crazy for many years.
well, we have had some news, some breakthrough news recently.
It's gonna be raining soon.
Well, the sky stopped blowing a little bit. It's not great rain.
Yeah,
Clouds
it's
yet.
gonna be raining.
We need you to follow us. And then out of the trees, you can close that. Out of the trees, gentlemen, ladies, party members, out of the trees
Tree
you can
monsters.
see at least 50 or more elves.
Go.
All of them. You know some of them. And there is your brother and your sister.
Can I ask my mother if our village has been attacked?
Since you've left, it wasn't long after the last attack, after you left, to track the goblins that attacked our village. It wasn't long after that the attack stopped. And then we had this very, very tranquil time. And it wasn't for very long, about a month or so, or 2 months. And then all of a sudden, the portals started activating. And then our scouts started to disappear. Come, we'll have more to say. Come, all of you. And back to Arya's village. So your mom's name is Islan?
ISLANZANDI.
ISIANZ.
Is LAN, like as in a LAN connection.
Yeah,
Zan, Z-A-N,
yeah.
then D-I.
That's her full name?
Islandi.
That's her first
Island
name.
Zandi.
Island.
Island Zandi?
Yeah.
Island Zandi.
Drottengroup.
Yeah.
Can I call you Izzy for short?
She looks at you. Grolleman does. You are much like him, aren't you?
He's
Young
taught me
Quill.
well.
Young Quill.
Can I get like a
Come, my dear. And she takes you by the hand. And she says, come.
Can I get like a patch for my foot or something?
She does one of those and this dude walks over and puts his hand on you.
Awesome.
And does
Where's that pencil go?
6 points of healing, and your foot closes up.
Awesome. Awesome.
It
Awesome.
still hurts.
Good.
So
Absolutely good.
your makeshift boot is still kind of cut open.
Good. That's character.
He looks up at you and he says, "We may have somebody who can repair that for you."
Sure.
And you know what? We may have somebody that you might like to talk to.
Do you have a tree?
Come. And he starts to walk away.
A tree to talk to.
And he, as he's walking away, he walks by you and he says, Nariel the True. Yes?
Yes.
I knew your father. He was a good man.
Was. Is he dead?
He was a good man. I recognize you. You have his look. You're a cleric of Myliki as well.
Yes.
Myself included.
Let's go talk to a tree. Pure bliss.
You might need to watch out for the tree. He can be a bit eccentric at times. Don't keep any open liquor around him.
Yo, I got my own liquor.
You can't understand me, I'm fucking Elvish.
No, you can't.
Damn it. I don't know him.
He greets you and says, Akelar.
Hey, tell her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And good looking dude. Like, handsome AF. Like, straight up good looking dude.
You have a guy hitting on you now.
No, it's fine. I'll flirt right back.
Elves do that kind of stuff. They're weird. They're very open.
I mean, was it?
They're very open. Far too open for myself, but that's how they roll.
Well, I mean,
Open and
come on.
formal to each other.
We can live for upwards of a millennia. You know, we gotta, make life interesting.
So,
the
Keller
open
says,
yet formal at the same time.
A Keller says to you, you've come at an interesting time, a bad time. These orcs have been stealing elves.
Well, we're just gonna steal them back now, aren't we?
Not just elves, but they've been stealing orcs.
They went out. They've been stealing orcs.
And other creatures. Goblins, gnolls. We've seen all manner of weird things. As you guys make your trek back, it's a whole day and a bit. You guys actually walked the whole thing back to the to Arya's village.
Bring me tree, or bring me to tree.
So, and you've had this conversation with a Keller, the elven cleric, Arya. When you get home, your father, what's his name?
I don't. He's never had a name.
I don't know my dad's name.
Let's go. His name is.
Stephen.
Daddy.
Because I'm Zundy. Let's.
I don't know his real name.
Francesco.
Call him Daddy. Francesco.
Francesco.
No, his name is Ben Rondell.
Ben Rondell.
Okay.
His name is Ben Rondell. Barondel. Drottengru. Islandian Barondel. So, and he's looking at you like when you get there, he grabs you and he embraces you. And he says, my dear, we were so worried about you. You need to try to stay in touch when you go out on your adventures. I know we sent you after goblins, but we thought you would just track them, and when we couldn't track you anymore, we had to send Jolene to find you.
Father, I'm a bounty hunter. What do you expect? Plus, I'm also a ranger, so if I don't want to be followed, I can make myself not want to be followed.
That's why we sent Jolene. She discerned where you were.
And look how long that took her.
It took her a long time, but she found you. She did her job.
That
We
she
were
did.
worried. You should have come home once your tracking had been done.
I enjoyed being all alone by myself. It's quite refreshing without you and Mother there.
I'm just gonna.
I know we haven't all seen eye to eye, my dear,
So
but we still worry about you.
Fine, I'll try and keep in contact more frequently when I have the time.
Yes, we would appreciate that. Your mother perks up. You guys are actually guests in their home.
And
did Parliament call you Benny? Because I remember him talking about an Izzy and a Benny, and in good terms that you guys were good elves.
Yes. Those are names that we're not necessarily
Proud of.
not necessarily the names that we use, Quillian. But yes, your master Grolleman, we adventured with him many years ago. He is much older than you think, and his mind has been burnt because he has spent far too many years in the minds of other people. Mistra has burnt his mind on purpose. That's why his spell casting goes awry. He can't find spells anymore in his mind.
level 1.
I don't think he calls anybody by their real name. It's like he always shortens it to something easier for him to remember.
When in his day he was the best. He
That's why I can't
rivaled
believe-
Elminster in his power.
That's why I can't believe that he's potentially leading these.
That's what we saw.
Man.
Anytime you want to interrupt.
I was told tree. There was a
Oh
tree
my
I could talk to.
Gosh, keep it in your pants.
It's not that. I'm lonely, okay? I just need somebody to talk to who's 9 feet tall also.
Oh, we have a druid.
Animals.
You heightest.
No druids! I'm done with
Animal
druids.
messages second
Druids
level.
screw me over and druids turn me into...
Well, it's good to know that our
Anyway,
companionship isn't worth anything to you.
It's just.
I'll
we
keep
saw.
this conversation in mind the next time you want heals.
What?
He appeared to be leading these orcs.
Well, I can't believe that he'd be doing that on his
Are you a
own
druid?
free will.
Then
So
we have no beef.
we need to find out what's going on.
You said you were lonely and you needed someone who's
I just don't. You know him. It just does not seem like him to be doing this.
I agree 100%. And Islandia, she agrees as well.
I was taller than you when I was normal.
We've known, like I said, we adventured with him years and years ago. And I don't understand. But these creatures are taking orcs, they're taking goblins, they're taking gnolls, they're taking all manner of monster creatures through that portal.
Well, where do they take him through when they come? They go through another portal?
They're using any one of those portals that's in the, except for the one that comes from, well, even the one that comes from Neverwinter.
Okay.
They're not specific. You can get to specific places if you know how to arrange the runes, or if you have the right key, like you have. Your key was given to Grolleman by myself and my wife.
So can you tell me more about how to use it?
The key will tell you how to get wherever you need to get to, but you have to attune to it, and it's very hard. You got here because Grolleman left you a message on the key, yes?
Yes.
That message was meant for you alone. And this is a safe place. So if you ever needed a safe place, he wanted you to have a back door, so to speak.
Well, it doesn't seem too safe if it's full of orcs and,
Exactly.
coming through
Exactly.
here.
Our problem is they've taken our own people. They've taken elves from all over this part of the wood, from different communities.
What are the taken elves being used for, do you know?
We have no clue, my dear.
Where is it that they're being taken to, do you know?
We don't have a clue. We dare not even try to activate the portal. We fear what comes through. The orcs that go through are regular orcs, easily taken care of here on this side. But when they come back, they are much stronger and much more vicious.
Okay.
So it sounds like they have turbulent juice. I feel like that's
Steroids.
I'm not getting that reference.
Turbulent juice.
What's that?
Okay, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
is
I remember that episode.
they're not able to activate the portals, or is my mother or whatever able to
I feel like
activate
they
them?
just got
She gave me the key
jacked
back,
to
so I have the
defeat
keys and
Satan.
portals. And showed me how to.
Welcome.
turbulent juice.
He showed you how to get it, retrieve it.
Yeah.
Something. Did you watch
I have to attune to it more to understand it better.
Pickle Ridge?
From what I understand.
Okay, so
She says there's more to the story. Recently, we've had a visitor.
is it a rogue?
No, an old man came through the portal. When we took him, he did not speak for days. And when he did, he had a warning for us. Would you like to meet him?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Are you have an interest in trees?
It's late.
No one's gonna have an interest in trees.
It's late now.
To meet a good pine or an oak,
It's late. In the morning, we'll introduce you to our, I guess you could call him our new friend. Our druid is working with him.
Is it a friend or a friend?
We're not certain.
All right, friend.
Barondel says he was dressed in different kind of garb. His garb was of that of somewhere cold. He was dressed in fur-lined robes, and he smelled of frozen wastelands.
No, not who I was thinking of. What was the name of the guy that revived Torment? That's who I thought. Sorry?
Godhorn.
Godhorn? That's what I was thinking.
I'm just
So
mad.
maybe from somewhere in the spine of the world, or maybe up in Icewind Dale even.
Or a whole different plane.
Maybe.
When he came through, he was blind. We haven't been able to heal him. He spoke in muttered. He was speaking in muttered terms that we couldn't understand. He was speaking of a prince and a king
Well, we don't know.
and frost giants.
Cool. Let's go kill me some frost giants.
So we have to wait till the morning to talk to him. He's sleeping now.
He is resting. He's been here for some time, but
Well,
he seems to have been shaken.
well, Quillian, at some point in time, we're gonna need to be getting through that portal, so I suggest you better start attuning.
Can I have a talk with your druid right sort of soon as possible?
But you don't like druids.
Yes. Go
I
with
have a question.
Arya. She'll take you to the druid's home.
Let's go to the druid.
Let's go to the
You know that the druid lives in a small,
hovel on the outside of town.
not a hovel. It's actually a nicely trimmed glade
Outside of town.
by a stream, right beside a stream, actually. And it's actually kind of a nice little elven, I guess, a home. It looks like a house, but it's built into the side of a hill. It actually has a peaked roof with moss on it.
Okay.
It almost looks like a I guess a halfling type of home, but
A hobbit
it's
home.
like a halfling home, but not. It's more for elves. It's
Yeah.
larger.
Yeah, it makes sense. One room's enough.
You see like wind chimes and all sorts
All
of
those-
stuff hanging around in the yard. That when you reach there, are you going like right away?
Yeah, I just.
Do
won't
I know
leave.
his name?
His name is. His name is Den Granlin. Den Granlin.
Okay, so then as we approach his house, he's not outside, is he?
You see smoke rising from the
Okay.
from the roof.
Okay, so because of how. Okay, so then
What's he? What is Den Granlin again? He's
a druid.
Druid. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we approach the house. I knock on the door and say, "Ding Granlin, are you home? It's me, Arya.
Who's there? Who's there?
It's me, Arya. I have returned.
Arya? Arya who?
Arya Drottningu, daughter of Island Zundi.
Oh! You've returned, my dear.
Yes, I have a friend that would like to speak to you."
And he opens the door. What? Arya, how are you doing? Yeah, he gives you the old, It's very good to. Yo.
My friend here would like to speak to you about a certain condition of his.
Yo. Ooh.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? Where
From
did
human
you
to
come
tree
from?
blight to tree.
Where did you come from? And Dan Granlund walks out and he starts touching you, and may I touch your face?
I just lean down.
He reaches up and he touches your face, and he's like, "You're beautiful."
Yo!
Molested by an old man.
When did you come to life?
When I was born, I'm human.
What do you mean you're human?
I'm human.
How did you get this way?
You know what?
Long,
If you have alcohol, let's go. I'll tell you my story.
long story short, don't give him anything to drink. It'll just cause more problems. than
You
it
need to
helps.
leave. Your mother's worried about you.
I cuss you off and
Arya, leave him with me.
don't let him drink anything.
I'll drink whatever I please. I'm not yo.
I think I have this covered.
Petiti.
I have this covered.
I'm not a damn.
It's good to see you. Welcome home.
I'm of legal drinking age in the.
Welcome home, my dear.
It's the legal
It's
drinking
good to
age.
have you.
200?
Yeah. 300.
221.
I'm legal drinking age. Okay, let's go.
Well, you're 26, aren't you?
Not in 3 years.
What are you, like 3 in 3 years?
3 years, I am 220.
his name is Billy and he's voice out. His name is voice out. Anyway, I'll take care of him, my dear. If you'll just allow me.
Okay.
It's good to see you. Please, come back and visit me. I have so much to share with you.
Okay, let's get down
Perhaps
to business.
perhaps some new spells or something. Come back.
I will.
Let's get down to business.
You're a weird one, aren't you? And he's looking up at you're
The orcs.
I love that song.
Did they send me? I'm sorry, I'm singing that later.
Starting into show tunes.
Yeah.
That's actually
Okay.
blue on.
I didn't realize this was the musical episode.
Never will be the musical episode.
Okay, let's head into his home.
You have to really crouch down low.
Hands and
These are
knees.
Alvin low. Like you can like. He's like,
Share.
oh, you're really tall.
9'6"?
You like the door is.
9'2".
The door is literally this wide. It's as wide as the table is, but it's only like 5 feet.
Do you have like a
It's like
shed?
6 feet high.
Do you have like a shed? Tall shed?
If you crouch down low, you'll be okay.
Okay,
You can sit on the floor.
okay.
As he crawls in him on his hands and knees.
No, he can, as he, like you do, like you kind of go in on one knee and kind
on
of
his
shuffle
knees.
through the door and roll me a dexterity check.
Please don't break anything.
That is
As you walk,
+2.
as you
13.
walk in, you bump the table with the good china on it, and it goes, it starts to jangle, and it looks like it's gonna fall. And then Gramling goes, oh, easy there, big one, easy.
Hey, I was told you would want to see me.
You've heard of
You're
falling
an
in a tree,
interesting.
in a
You are
tree and a tree.
interesting.
Okay, let's start off with the story and
The
some
bowl in the china
booze.
shop thing's not real.
The best I can offer you is a
Seen the
it's a
Mythos.
light,
It works. Let's go.
a light wine.
It works. Let's go.
He
Hand me the bottle.
he's easy. We're a little more civilized here.
I
And
can't
he
tell the
gets-
story unless I'm absolutely smashed.
He gets this bottle out and he pours you a drink. In it,
I'm self-conscious. My mother left my father, and he had to teach 3 boys how.
You clearly have issues, don't you?
Such a sap.
You clearly have issues. Nariel,
Such a sap.
Quill, Nariel, you're back at the house,
Okay, I thought we were there.
and no, you're not.
Okay,
there.
we're not there.
No,
Okay.
that was just me.
Then I just thought that.
You're back at the house talking to
It was funny.
Islandi and Barondel.
Telekinesis.
And
No, that's...
they're telling you of adventures. They're telling you of some of the adventures they went on with
Gralamanman.
Grolleman. And they're telling you how years and years of like scrying in people's minds and whatnot has literally left him burnt. Mistra has...
So he could be very susceptible to someone influencing him?
Yes. And that's what we think too. Barondel says. He says, I believe that he may be being used against his own will. Someone is using his power against him and against us.
Well, we need to find him because I think I could probably talk some sense into him.
I don't think it's his fault.
No, I don't think it would be either, but I bet you maybe if he saw me or we talked, he'd be able to fight it. If that's the case anyway, that he's under someone else's control.
Interesting. Tell me, Nariel. Islandi looks at you too. Tell me, Nariel. You're from the south.
Yeah, I'm from around the area of the unicorns run.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's your mother's name?
I haven't think that far ahead.
Do you not remember her?
That's Toriel.
Teriel.
Toriel.
Toriel?
Toriel.
How do you spell that?
Turiel.
Teriel. And your father?
Sans.
My father was Mercurial.
How do you spell that?
Mikerriel.
I'll write this down.
And Turiel. Nariel's parents. Barondel, and she looks at her husband. Do you remember any of our cousins from the south?
We might be.
I remember our cousins. Did they know Turiel and Mercurial? Do you know if you've ever heard? Perhaps. I would have to perhaps spend some time in meditation to remember. It's been so long since we've been to the south, and we always send our scouts, or
Nobody likes the south.
we always send. She's not there. Arya's not
I'm
even
not there.
there.
I'm not there. The south side is the bad side.
I don't remember. It's been so long. But I'm sure we've had. We know some of your people.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's such a small forest after all.
Yes, it is a small forest. And it's getting smaller every day. With these incursions of different new monsters coming from wherever this place is. When you meet the old one, the blind one, in the morning, he will be able to tell you a story that you've never heard the likes of before.
Oh, goody.
By that time, you're back at you can enter the house if you wish.
I just walk in because it's my house.
Yeah. So, you've been regaling.
Yeah, I did the whole spiel I did with the blacksmith too.
Din Groundland, the druid, with your past, and he says, "Did you say the stake grew into the tree?"
Yeah.
And they told you it was a stake that went through a vampire's heart.
Apparently.
That's interesting.
I was a vampire tree blight for a while, apparently.
May I have some of your blood?
Nope. I mean, can you heal a foot?
Yes, I have healing spells.
Then sure, take all the blood you need.
Were you cut recently?
Attacking a gnome, yes.
Oh, a gnome. Why would you attack a gnome? Such a big brute like yourself.
Snuck up on me. Mischievous little buggers.
Gnomes can be. They have been.
It's the only other language I know, though.
Oh, you speak Gnomish.
I do.
And he speaks some Gnomish. And he says, so how long, in Gnomish, he says, so how long have you been speaking Gnomish?
3 in Gnomish.
3 what?
3 since I was 3.
Oh, since you were 3.
I'm fluent. I'm just lazy.
Excellent. Your Gnomish is very good.
Thank you.
You must have a Gnomish friend. Do you?
It's the one I tried to attack. Yeah.
Why would you attack your own friends? That's very strange.
Because they snuck up on
You
me.
humans are strange, and you're even stranger now. Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
I give him my foot.
He's like, give me your hand. Fine. He takes your hand, and he takes this queer little tool out of a drawer in
Is it a
his
needle?
work area. It looks like a needle, but it is fluted down the middle. It has got a kind of a, not a fluting, but a drain down the middle of it. It's open, but it's small. He says, don't be a baby. You just about cut your foot off, you said.
Listen, I'm okay with battle injuries. Needles, though, can.
As you're pointing at him like this, he goes, poke! And the blood runs down, and he's got a little vial, and he collects just a little sample of your blood, and he pulls it out, and you don't even feel it. Oh, very good. You see? It didn't even hurt.
Was rude.
You didn't even hurt it. It didn't even hurt you. Now, I'll find out from your blood with some of my other tools, and I have an alchemist friend here in the village that will help me, and we'll find out what's wrong with you.
Listen, I was told I was pretty strong when I was a tree blight. Is there any way you could grow me back into that, but keep my consciousness?
Why would you ever want to be? Why?
It
Being
sounds,
part of nature is one thing, but
it sounds so cool. Wouldn't you feel awesome if you just like?
I can turn into a tree.
Exactly. I can't do that.
I can do a lot of amazing
I'm a
things.
tree, but I can't. I want to kick down doors with one single kick.
Well, you're big and strong.
You'd be surprised how much doors hate me.
Maybe it's your technique.
Probably.
We have somebody who trains people how to
I'd
kick
rather
down
not.
doors.
No.
Would you like to learn how?
No.
His
That's
name
too
is
bad.
SWAT.
He just uses a battering ram.
Anyway, let me have a look at your blood. Maybe there's something we can do to help you. At least I can learn something.
Also, I kind of have to keep the size. That's the thing that has to keep. I've already ordered a shield that's big enough for me.
So you want to stay this way?
I want to stay this size.
Oh,
Skin could go back to normal, but I kind of need.
it looks good on you. It makes you look better. Especially humans. Humans are, excuse my rudeness, I guess. Humans are so ugly.
I'm not human anymore.
No, you're better. You're a tree. And that's beautiful.
This is why I don't like druids.
You're beautiful.
They're all tree huggers.
Well, there's nothing wrong
Don't
with that.
hug me.
Maybe you just need a hug.
It's okay. He pats you. It's okay. Here's another drink. He refills your wine.
Can eat hugs.
And that, guys, is where we'll end for this evening.
The orcs.
Yes.
It's not even 9:30 yet.
Yeah, I know.
Asked.
But that is where
For
we are going to
dwarves.
end for this evening. And I want to thank you guys for some great role play. It's been lots of fun.
Man, good session.
I just developed the best song, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Just hold on. Everybody who is has watched or tuned in tonight, we want to say thanks to all of you. Come on back. We're gonna have it up on YouTube, so you can like us and subscribe.
Doing very good.
You can find me at JManWeird. You can find him at Stony Rob, at Nariel the True, at
Jake S. D&D.
Jake S D&D. On
and I don't exist. I don't
and on
exist.
Facebook, you can find him at Brendan Niemanen.
Get him.
Nobody's added me.
Anyway,
Good luck spelling Neiman.
I want to say thanks you to everybody, and we want to say
I'm not cool enough to be.
good night.
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 Oh, for flat.